Hi everyone, Tracy from Australia, and today I have a beautiful journal to share with you. It's very special. I recently received it as part of the Jane Austen swap on Junk Journals Downunder. My partner was Colleen Kingham Casey, and I absolutely adore the journal that she made for me. It's single signature, measures 7 by 5, and the cover is a clasp envelope. Beautiful portrait of Jane Austen there with a little posy of flowers and a little bit of lace to edge. The whole journal is beautifully tea-dyed, and Colleen has used a digital collection called Jane Austen by Calico Collage on Etsy. So inside that front cover, absolutely ginormous piece of cotton lace, which is absolutely beautiful, and she's used that as a pocket, and that contains a very large card that she's made, and then this little envelope which has all these tags, which are actually all of Jane Austen's books. So that's a fabulous way to start off the journal. I've got a little memento that tells me all of the books that Jane Austen has written, which I recently reread and really enjoyed. And that's the large tag. Plenty of space to journal. And up in the corner there, you can see a little stamp, and it says, "This book belongs to," and down there, "and the story begins." I absolutely am excited to have a journal with those stamps in them because they're very difficult to get in Australia. A little rose corner pocket with a tag in it, and then a very large pocket which contains a beautiful piece of tea-dyed ephemera. Jane Austen's signature on the bottom there. Look at that tea dyeing, it's just fabulous. Plenty of places to write and put my own things. All of the blank pages have been edged punched to give a really lacy effect. That's a tag that Colleen's created, and then the pages from the kit she's edged with a beautiful cotton lace. And that little stamp down there says, "Make each day a story worth telling." And again, we don't get that stamp in Australia, so love it. Large pocket there with a piece of ephemera that was really cute and interesting to read. Live Like Jane Austen. So if you can find that on Pinterest, have a little read. So as well as some blank pages, there are composition book pages that give lots of lines for writing. They've been tea-dyed as well. The whole journal smells beautiful. I love this little pocket made out of a very large doily piece that's been tea-dyed, and then the large tag has a page from a Jane Austen book and then another little quote as well. There's one of those large pockets again. There's quite a few of those throughout the journal, and they all contain really interesting pieces of ephemera. So thank you, Colleen, for finding those things and including them in my journal, because I am actually a huge Jane Austen fan, love all things Regency. And that looks like a reproduction of one of Jane's manuscripts, which she's done some editing on. How fantastic that we can find those things now on the internet. Tag that Colleen's made using a page from one of the novels and another little quote. The little side pocket there. The images in this kit are just beautiful. I don't actually have this kit, so I was very excited to see that Colleen had used that, because I love Calico Collage, and again, a large pocket there that I can put my own pieces in, plenty of spaces for writing. This is the middle of the signature, 2 pockets, and then large tags that Colleen has made, little butterflies on string. the tags also have the cotton lace, which has been tea dyed up the top. Here we are, another one of those large pockets. Beautiful tea dyeing on them, just love it, Colleen. A glassine, the other side of that glassine bag, which is a little pocket with some little pieces of ephemera in it. Such pretty cards. Really large piece of lace, which would be a beautiful place to put a piece of very special ephemera. Again, a large pocket, and I can put some things in there. Really love how she's used this large glassine bag to make a triple pocket. So there's two little pockets there edged with lace, and then you can also tuck it. There's a large tag tucked behind the pocket. And a tuck spot there made out of a banner with some offcuts from the kit, an envelope with some cards, and Jane Austen's signature there across the banner. Really nice little tuck spot. Some bookmarks and a little pocket that they go into, and they actually easily slip into that pocket. I was just butterfingers. Love these images, the blue dresses. Blue is one of my favourite colours, so there's quite a lot of blue throughout this journal, this kit, which I really, really like. And that's the end. And you can see this really gorgeous clasp envelope that Colleen's used. I've never seen one like it, and she's left the end there so that you can use that as a pocket as well. And look at that, it's just beautiful. And then the little tag down the bottom says, if a book is well written, I always find it too short. And that's a quote from Jane Austen. So thank you, Colleen, for my beautiful journal.